Well, I guess the nicest thing I can say about this one is it's passable. It's not horrible. I'll be honest though, it is a step down from the first one. The first one, it had a plot and stakes that felt like a movie, that felt like justified going to theaters. It was big, it was cinematic. This one is really small scale. It feels just like a really long episode. It probably would have worked better as a TV movie because it is super unfocused and has almost no idea what it wants to do. Because the first little bit is about this pirate played by Antonio Banderas, and he wants to steal the Krabby Patty formula, because we haven't seen that every other SpongeBob episode. And that leads into this 10-minute plot line about time travel to get it back, which is just a bunch of nothing, and it leads into a 30-minute plot line about the main characters becoming superheroes out of nowhere, and frankly, it's a bit too much, and it is a bit too chaotic. And there are some nice, clever jokes and visual gags. There's a lot of references to things like Mad Max, and a few little sharp little 2 or 3 second gags that are fun, and that keeps the film watchable and not super painful. But story-wise, like I said, it's very weak and very unfocused. It doesn't even really feel like a plot. It just feels like a bunch of stuff happening over a backdrop of visual gags. The first SpongeBob, I've said there's a difference between family movies and kids' movies, and the first SpongeBob is an example of a family movie. This one is an example of a kids' movie. It's not as smart or clever as the first one, or even some of SpongeBob's earlier episodes, but SpongeBob's also put out worse and frankly dumber stuff. I still prefer this movie over a lot of the stuff that's coming out now with SpongeBob. And it'll entertain your kids for 90 minutes. It's really not a thing that bad in it for them. It'll get them quiet for 90 minutes. But this time around, there's not much entertainment value for the parents. So SpongeBob Movie 2, Sponge Out of Water, unfortunately only gets a C, which I guess is appropriate because that's where it takes place. 7 out of 10 into 3 out of 5 stars.